So what's up guys, it's here Bayanino or Quadigy, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Warzone. As of today, the Season 4 Reloaded update has finally dropped, and it has given us a bunch of buffs and nerfs to a bunch of weapons. So rather than reading all of these patch notes, you guys can, see them in the description or in the comment section below. I decided to just give you guys the absolutely best class setups to use as of this Season 4 Reloaded update. There's some new SMGs you gotta use, some new ARs, and a whole bunch of new experiences. But before we get to those class setups, I just want to shout out 3 amazing people from the Noti gang on my channel. I want to shout out Cosmetic, Storm Shadow, and Lil Zay. If you want to be a part of the Noti gang in my future videos, just drop a like on the video, subscribe, turn on those noties, and watch all of my videos all the way through for a higher chance to be featured on this part of my video. I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys give to me. You're freaking amazing. And with all that being said, let's get to the top 5 best class setups as of the Season 4 Reloaded update with all the new nerfs and buffs. So the first class that we're going to be talking about is the UGR from Black Ops Cold War. And this might come as a surprise to you guys because you guys don't really see this gun all around, right? Well, as of the most recent update, Season 4 Reloaded, and you guys look at the patch notes, the UGR got buffed to oblivion. It didn't get any single nerfs. A lot of the other SMGs, especially the Vanguard SMGs, got nerfs, but this Black Ops Cold War gun got a buff. It got an upper extremities damage multiplier increase, max damage multiplier, so up close is going to do more damage, and a max damage increase, and mid damage range increase. So just overall, they buffed this gun like crazy, and I think with the OTS and the LAPA not getting any sort of buff or nerf, the UGR is going to take them easily. And if you have unlocked this gun and maxed this gun out, you gotta use it and try it out after this update using this class setup, because this thing packs a punch. So without further ado, let me show you guys the class setup real quick here. Just screenshot it. I don't really need to explain things. Muzzle is obviously to stay off the minimap. Task Force for maximum damage and recoil control. Underbarrel recoil control. The stock is going to be for that movement speed. And the rear grip is for that ADS speed. This is one of the most easy to use guns in the game because it has like no recoil for an SMG. And ultimate damage because of this buff that it got. So try it out now. If you haven't unlocked it, I recommend trying to unlock this gun ASAP, because I think even against the Vanguard guns, this gun is going to shine over many of the other guns in this game. So let me know what you guys think about it. So next gun we got on our list is the H4 Blixen. And yeah, the H4 Blixen did catch a couple of nerfs here in the most recent update. But regardless of that, you guys know how they be with these buffs and nerfs to these guns. This is only like the second set of nerfs that this gun has gotten, and it's still one of the most powerful guns in the game. I would know so. With this setup that you guys are about to see here, it still retains amazing movement speed, amazing damage, but you might have to make a couple adjustments depending on your overall playstyle, and I just recommend the H4 Blixen because this is too good, man. Let me know if you have fun with the H4 Blixen still here in Season 4 Reloaded. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to that class setup. Take a screenshot, do whatever you gotta do. Got everything shown right here. And if you want to make any changes to this setup, in case you guys don't really vibe with this, the barrel and the magazine that I typically use did get nerfed. So you could change the barrel to the Bergstrom 17-inch F3, and you can change the magazine to the 9mm 72 round mags if you have more ammo. I'm still going to try my own setup just because I still feel like it can still melt with what I, usually use, the Gorenko 54 round mags and the barrel being the Johnson. But try out that other combo if this combo doesn't work for you. Yeah, you guys are freaking beautiful. You guys already know we had to put this baby back in here, the good old NZ41. Even though it caught another nerf here, like I said before with the H4 Blixen, the NC41 is still going to be very, very great. It takes them like 5 or 6 set of nerfs to really put down a gun for people to use other guns, and especially if other guns got buffed as well. But a majority of the Vanguard guns did get nerfed, like a majority of the Vanguard ARs, like the Bar, the Cooper, the NZ. So everything is still kind of in line, and I still feel like the NZ41 still packs a punch, has very little recoil, and it's mainly really easy to use with its ultimate power and range capabilities. So I still recommend using it. Let me know if you guys feel like the NZ41 isn't that good anymore, but I still think it packs a punch. So with that being said, here's the class setup and what you should use. Obviously, you can change whatever little things you want to change to make this gun a little bit better. You could change the rear grip with the polymer grip to the taped grip for a little bit more movement speed. You can change the stocks to something with a little bit more recoil control, but a little bit more of a movement penalty, but you have the taped grip to kind of make up for that. I just love the NZ41 overall. Ever since they majorly buffed it with the beginning of Season 4, this thing has just been beaming fools, and it's beautiful to see. Let me know if you guys are still going to use the NZ41 here, or if you're potentially going to be moving on to the new assault rifle, the Vargo S, which I'll definitely have a video on in the coming days, so stay tuned on the channel for that. So you guys are probably looking at this gun and you're thinking, Hero, what the heck heck are you doing with the kilo in this video? I thought this thing was trash. Are you on something? I can tell you, no, I am not on something. The kilo actually received a major buff with this recent Season 4 Reloaded update. I'm not kidding. Here are the patch notes in case you guys are curious. It got its mid damage range step removed. Like, there's like a third damage range for this gun, and they actually took it out, which makes this gun even more overpowered. And you got the minimum damage increased to 23 up from 18, so it does even more damage at far range. So this pretty much puts the kilo in line with all the other Vanguard ARs, the Modern Warfare ARs, the Coulter ARs that were good. And the kilo could make a comeback. So if you think the NZ41 is a little bit more harder to use because of the recent nerfs that it got, the kilo got above, and I can say that it's pretty freaking great with this recent update. Also, the AMAX got buffed in case you guys were curious, so maybe try the AMAX as well. But yeah, let's get to that class setup in case you guys are wondering. Here's the class setup. We got the monolith suppressor, of course. Pretty much all the classic MW attachments that you would use on the ARs and the kilo in general. Just use this thing on Fortress Keep, Rebirth Island, Caldera. This thing is going to beam now that they pretty much made it like how it was in Modern Warfare Warzone Year 1. This thing is going to pack a punch. I don't know what else to say. You guys saw the patch notes. You guys can look them up for yourselves. This kilo is going to be very surprising to people when people get melted by them. By so far away, and they're going to be like, what the heck? The kilo is back? So be on the train before other people are. Trust me. And last, but not least, we got the last class setup for this video, and that's going to be the Welgun SMG from Vanguard. The H4 Blixen and the Marco took some pretty hard-hitting nerfs, and the Welgun was one of the Vanguard guns that didn't get a buff or a nerf, so that kind of just gives it an overall buff because the top-tier guns got a nerf. And I still think the Welgun is one of those guns you can use in this game and just body with. Really, the only drawback with this gun is it's kind of low ammo mag, but besides that, if you're going to go into 1v1s or 1v2s with people and you're very accurate with your throwing knives when they get downed in certain like group squad sort of game modes, this gun is going to excel. This gun is like the perfect solos gun as well if you guys are just going to use in solos. But I love it. You should love it too. And let's get to that class setup real quickly. Here it is. Here's what I run on my Welgun. We got the SA Shrouded for that ultimate recoil control, Mark 6 Skeletal for that movement speed, Tate Grip for movement speed, Fleet movement speed, quick movement speed, stock for movement speed, the Gorenko for maximum damage with that rate of fire, and the same with the recoil booster, subsonic stay out the minimap. The Welgun just proves to be such a great gun, and definitely try it out if you're kind of unsure on as to what SMG to use. Also, as a quick note, the Uzi got buffed for Modern Warfare, and some other SMGs got buffed as well from Modern Warfare, so there's a lot of weapon variety, and I think the Welgun is going to stand in a very high position after this update. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, if you turn on those notifications if you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more amazing videos here on Warzone, and just keep being amazing. I really freaking love you all. Thank you for changing my life. Bye, guys. I love you all.